Welcome to Teach Start, and in today's video we're going to be looking at when the school day ends. Now obviously the school day ends when the bell goes and everyone goes home, but when does the school day, or when should the school day end for a teacher? Now some schools have a time in mind. Some schools in London, for instance, say that all teachers have to stay until 6:30 in the evening. But at 6:30 everyone needs to go home, so it's kind of 6:30 is home time for teachers, which I actually quite like and I dislike. I like it because those schools actually pay for teachers to stay till 6:30, which is really good. So you're actually getting paid for the work you're doing, for the marking, for the after school clubs, everything, which is really nice. I dislike it because there's once in a blue moon I need to leave early for whatever reason, whether it's my child, whether it's something else, whatever. And so it can be quite difficult for that situation. I like to have flexibility. I'm a very flexibility focused person. If you're in a school that doesn't say that, so the end of the school day is 3:30, but you could leave at 3:30, then I will tell you now that there's a reputation amongst teachers to very much look down on people who leave exactly at 3:30. Now, in my early days, right at the start of my teaching, when I was an NQT, I did start off leaving at sort of maybe 4 o'clock on the dot. And my argument to myself was, I'm doing the work at home because I work so much better at home. I've got all my computers over there, all hooked up, all my monitors, everything. I've got everything I want, and I've got peace and quiet and no one disturbing me, and it's brilliant. And that's still the case. But one thing I didn't consider, and I did very quickly, is that when you leave dead on or like very soon after, if anyone needs help from you, or if you need help from anyone else, or someone needs to catch you up on something, they just will never see you. And that's a really bad thing in teaching, because you can get behind very quickly. For instance, when there's, I don't know, assembly tomorrow morning and they've only just announced it and they're going around just letting people know, and things like that, or there's a work scrutiny, or there's something happening, or someone noticed something today about one of your students in your fun group and we're just dropping by to tell you. I think it's not good to be not around, and I think it does leave a reputation. Even if you do all your work and you get everything done, all your marking done and everything, I think it does leave a reputation with people if you leave dead on. A lot of people I work with absolutely love getting all of their stuff done in school and then going home and having nothing. Now, whether that means they stay there till 6:30, they will stay there till that time, until everything's done, and then when they go home they don't need to worry about it. And I think that's a really good thing in one way. Some people, a lot of people, have childcare, and at 6:30 and 6 it's just too late, and they need to go and pick up their son, daughter, whatever. So it's kind of it's a difficult one. It's a really difficult one, and I quite like schools setting down a time because everyone knows where they stand. But I dislike it for the reason I've said, that it just doesn't give you that flexibility. I do know schools that set a time but don't pay you, which is unusual and difficult really to justify, forcing you to be there unpaid. But in teaching there's quite a few bits like that situations you're in with that. I always stay. I always like staying till at least maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock. 4:30 is early for me to go, but 5 o'clock and beyond. When you have responsibility, so either you're deputy head of your department or head of department, or pastoral, so you're head of year or deputy head of year, whatever, or beyond, I think it's absolutely crucial that you stay. And as head of department, I always made sure that I stayed until everyone had gone home, because if someone's got an issue or there's something going on, then I need to be there. And the same with the head of year, like you need to stay there whilst everyone is still in school, because there could be an issue that day that they need to come and seek advice with. So it's really difficult, especially when it comes to childcare and other commitments, to have a balance on that. But just try and figure out what is best for you, and try and stay as late as you can, I think would be my advice. But it's a very, very difficult one because it's talking about the work-life balance again. If you've got any comments, if you think that teachers should leave dead on, or if you think teachers should all stay there till 6 o'clock and you wish your school started a policy on that, then please write them comments right in the comments below. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more from us, please click subscribe. We release videos every single weekday at 5 o'clock in the evening. Thank you.